Hello everybody, this is 7-4B, Tuesday's second video. We're still working with Power of Powers, and we're doing our most challenging problem now. And I want to take it slow so you can get a good feel for it. We've been talking about how sometimes it looks different, such as here there's a problem inside the parentheses, okay? There's two monomials, and we need to work inside the parentheses following PEMDAS first. So PEMDAS says do what's inside the parentheses. So we're used to doing this. We take a -4 times 2 and we're going to get a -8. Then we take, I've got y squared and I've got x squared. So neither of them are alike. So I'm going to put down y squared and I'm going to put right next to it x squared. Okay, so I just took care of -4 times 2 is a -8. I've got the y squared, the x squared, and I multiplied them and put them in line. Now I'm going to put my parentheses up, and I'm going to take care of that power of powers. Okay, you can see what it looks like now, power of powers. So the first thing I remember is I do the number first, 8 to the third power, and it's -8. -8 times -8 times -8. So I definitely need my calculator on this problem, and I get a -8 times a -8 is 64. So I've got 64 times a -8. So I grab my calculator. (64 times 8 equals 512. So I'm going to write 512 here, and it's negative because I had a negative times a negative is a positive, and a positive times a negative is a negative. So I'm going to put negative here. And I have then my variables with my exponents. 2 times 3, that would give me y to the 6th. And x, 2 times 3, would give me x to the 6th. Okay? So now I'm going to put my parentheses up, and I have completed this part. Now I'm bringing down this next part. Okay? And I'm not going to bring it down quite that far because I need to take care of the power of powers here. Notice this is a multiplication problem also. So I'm going to have a time sign right there. So I have this power going across like this. So since this is a 1, I don't have to worry about it. x1 to the third. x, 1 times 3 would give me x to the third. And y squared, 2 times 3 would give me y to the 6th. Okay? So I just took care of my power of powers. Now it's just a straight multiplication problem. And I'm going to bring that down. So you can see they can have multiple steps. So now I have this equation, this multiplication of monomials, and I'm just going to do what we've been doing in the past. I'm going to multiply the numbers times the number. So I have a -512 times 1, which gives me a -512. Okay, now I have my y's. Since I'm multiplying, I'm not multiplying monomials, I'm not doing power of powers, I'm going to add my exponents. 6, we've got y to the 6th, and over here we've got y to the 6th. Make sure you add the right ones. So 6 plus 6 would give me 12. Now I've got my x's, and I've got x to the 6th and x to the 3rd. Okay? So 6 plus 3 equals 9. Okay? So I believe that that is my answer. If you were being real picky about it, we would make sure that the x came first, but it doesn't make that much difference since it was different here. Okay? Okay, we're going to do about one more problem, 2 more problems to make sure you've got it. Just a reminder that tomorrow is our Try These practice problems and video. Please make sure that you are ready to take notes because that's what your assignment's going to look like. So you need to make sure you've got all those problems ready to go. I think we're going to do number 4. And number 4 says, this one, I go to the parentheses. There's nothing really to do. And I'm just going to bring it down. Okay? This one has a power of powers. So I want to take care of that. This is a 1. This is a 3. Power of power means multiply the exponents. So I've got x1 times 2, x to the 2. y, I've got 3 times 2, 6. Now I'm going to put my parentheses around. I just got rid of my power powers. I used it to get this, and now I'm going to multiply. I've got 3 times 1 is 3. I've got x1 and x2. 1 plus 2 is 3. Remember, we're back to multiplying, not power powers. And then I've just got y to the 6th. Those are a lot quicker. Okay? Okay, I'm going to stop there. I feel like you guys have a good feel for this. And feel free to do number 2 and 6. I'm going to include those on your Try These tomorrow's sheet. And have a good night.